Hey Anarchyvk. Yeah, I wanted to reply to the video you made. And why I ended up as a moral nihilist? I always had the mind of an engineer. I mean, I was inventing things when I was 11. I thought I invented the stereoscopic photographic method when I was 11 and stuff like that. Turns out it had been around for a while. I just had never heard of it. Like you, I was into anarchy during my high school years, all sorts of stuff. And I think it's just something in having the engineering kind of mindset. I mean, now I'm making programs, compiling programs, building websites, you name it, all that really technical, geeky, how does it work, and, that kind of stuff. So I would say it's that mindset which contributed to it, and I'm against the abstraction of morality. I'm not against empathy or desire or anything else like that. I don't see the morality abstraction as being very constructive to having an understanding of one's own preferences and other people's preferences. So that's why I'm a moral nihilist. I've even been toying around with the no free will thing, and even without abstract construct of free will, which most people probably don't have free will, a person can still function fairly regularly. And it is a little comedic because the idea of the first person self sort of goes away because you're not blaming yourself anymore. You're more blaming this machine, sort of. And instead of it being for choices, it's for decision because there's no more free will. There are factors and then a decision is made instead of you have options and you make a choice. But that's about the only difference. It's all the same kind of mindset which led me to both moral nihilism and anti-statism. And to get even farther than that, I don't like praxeology. I think they were getting at something good, but their foundation for it is just sloppy. You name it. I mean, you can make a praxeological argument, and it makes sense to most people because most people have had experiences which subjectively coincide with a lot of what praxeologists have said. So it's not a long stretch, but praxeology is, when you listen to anti-statists, a lot of their free market arguments come from praxeology, and their foundations get into a priori and all sorts of stuff, which to me is kind of lame. But yeah, so I'm also an anti-statist because I don't want to see the human species just kind of stagnate and for the evolution of human behavior to only occur on state level. I would like for progress to be done, like, basically for everybody, for whoever can figure out how to do something better faster, and might just happens to make. And so right now the state has might, and so the state is making how humanity evolves and all sorts of things. Anyway, I'm just getting all rambly.